Bro, this is insane. So the CEO of Anthropic, one of the biggest AI companies on the planet, just went on CNN and said that we could see 10 to 20% unemployment in the next few years.
I would like to offer a potentially delusional minority report, a hopeful look at the path moving forward with 10 to 20% of the population being replaced by AI. So let's think for a moment about who is actually getting replaced. It's people that are technically skilled. It's people that work on computers. It's people who spend all day like this. And I'm over exaggerating the posture, but the neck hump is a thing. The kyphosis, the collapsing of the chest, is a thing. Ultimately, these people are locked into tiny rectangles. So here's the hopeful take. Those 10 to 20%, instead of going into other fields, they become the world leaders in how to get out of this. Because this is how they live. If you use a screen, right, you know you have to be locked in. This is fight or flight. This is sympathetic. One of the most challenging things to do is to leave something that has worked for you. And for the people that make their money by locking in, coding, putting their bodies in positions that are not necessarily the most conducive for health, one of the hardest things for those people to do is to start to access their parasympathetic, which is back body, side body. They go from thinking and being productive to going to feeling and resting and relaxing. That's a hard thing to do. And this is not exclusive to that 20% that's getting replaced by AI. This is a lot of people. Gamers, people that are on their phones a lot. Like, a lot of people suffer from this unintentional, locked in, I don't know how to get out. It doesn't feel safe to get out. Every time I start to get out, I get bored or something brings me back in. This is a very serious epidemic, which is what me and my partner Pasha believe we have a solution to. This isn't the only solution. There's a lot of wonderful people practicing things that are similar in the same lane as what we're offering. What we've done is we've taken a very well-known field, kinesiology, neurology, embryology, basically the study of how the human body works, what are the proper functions, what are the dysfunctions, and we've combined that with human design, which takes a lot of the esoteric knowledge from the past, I Ching, Kabbalah, astrology, Hindu Brahmin chakra system, and puts it into a modern context. We call this sensory design. Our method helps people to feel safe relaxing, to feel safe feeling, and ultimately to feel safe being themselves, which goes far beyond what you can do, especially what someone will pay you to do. More now than ever, people really need to get out of the locked in state so that they can get back locked in. That's one of the big problems about staying locked in, is locking in harder eventually just becomes this. When you inhale and exhale, there's an inhale and an exhale. It's not just constant inhale. You have to eventually exhale. If you want to learn more about this, feel free to ask me questions in the comments, or if you want to check this out for yourself, which is what I recommend, which is why we have a 7-day free trial, and our stuff is just really, really affordable. Go to the link in my bio and join the archive today.